We are in Paros, Greece today, and we figured it is time to finally try Greek food. Well, at least on camera, that is.
We've actually been in Greece for a few weeks. We've been eating some amazing things, and we actually filmed with Endless Adventure. We'll link that below, but today, it's our turn. We're so excited to try some amazing dishes.
Let's do it. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. I am Trevor and this is Anna. We are the Delightful Travelers. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up so you can follow along on our journey.
So our plan today is to have Mezzes at lunchtime and then in the evening try some main dishes. Keep in mind we are only 2 people and we're filming this all in one day, so we can't eat everything, we can't try everything even though we'd love to. Yeah. But if we missed anything really important, let us know in the comments and maybe we can do it next time.
Also, you're probably noticing that this place is really cute. Well, in the next video, we're gonna have a vlog on Paros. Don't worry.
So everything we ordered is now here. I will take you through it. Starting off, we have some tzatziki. It's a dip. It's made with yogurt, cucumber, and garlic. Next up, we have a spicy feta dip. So that's made with feta cheese and I think some chili to make it a little spicy. Souvlaki is fried, I think feta cheese, but I could be wrong there, but it's definitely cheese. Over here we have Greek salad. It's got some tomatoes, cucumbers, capers, some more olives there, and feta.
We are going for the cheese first. It's the hottest one on the plate, so that just makes sense. Looks like it takes a little bit to get through there. Interesting. There we go.
Here we go. It was kind of hard to cut through, so I wonder what it's going to be like. Really delicious. Nice and salty. I think it's fried maybe in a pan, so it's kind of crispy on the outside. It's really, really good.
Wow. It's chewy. I didn't expect that. Most of the cheese I've had over here so far has been like soft, like a feta cheese.
It's got a squeak to it too. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
It like kind of squeaks as you eat it.
The texture is really nice. I like that it's a little bit burnt, a little bit chewy. All around, like, this is solid. I like it. All right, Anna's got some tzatziki on the go. She's putting that on a little bit of pita, and we're gonna see what this is like. Now, this is something we've had before back home, but you know it's not going to be as good in our home country of Canada as it is here in Greece.
So much better here. I think it's because the yogurt in Greece is so incredibly delicious. It's got that tang to it from the garlic.
Oh yeah. Like right away, I can just taste how fresh it is. The yogurt, you called it, is perfection over here. It's probably the best yogurt we've had on the planet in this country, Greece. The other thing to note is the cucumbers in here. You can tell it's very fresh as well. I get the feeling they make this either on the spot or just like a couple of hours ago. Wouldn't find this in our hometown, but I take it if I could. Next up, we got the spicy cheese dip, and we have had something like this before in the past. So,
So first things first, 2 of my favorite things. I love spicy food and I love cheese. So I'm gonna guess this is gonna be super delicious.
I would guess that you are going to like this by default. I mean, you guys probably know by now, most of the dishes we get are spicy. We try to when we travel the world.
It's so good. So it's very full of feta, but like creamy feta. It's spicy, but not like to the point of like your mouth will be on fire at all. Not at all. Just like a nice spice level to it. And then it's salty from the feta, and it's like the perfect combination. I love it. All right, so we're going into the Greek salad next. Might sound really boring, but Greek salad is like none other. No lettuce, you'll notice that. It's mainly tomatoes, cheese, there's some capers, which I think that's the first time we've maybe seen that on a Greek salad, but it should go perfectly. And there's some onions and cucumber.
All right,
Trevor's gonna give it a go.
I tried to get a little bit of everything on here, so let's see. We had to get this dish just so we were a little bit healthy. It's so fresh though, guys. The feta cheese is so soft and so fresh. Tomatoes are also They almost melt in your mouth, if that makes any sense at all. They're just so juicy and delicious. Olives are great, the onions, it's kind of a perfect afternoon salad, especially when you're right here on an island in Greece. All right, round one was a success. The place was delicious and it's right here on the beach.
Right now, we're gonna take a break for a few hours. It only seems like seconds to you, but we can't, you know, keep eating. So we need a little bit of a break, then we'll be back to eat some main courses.
Maybe we'll even take a nap. Oh, the sun is so bright.
So we had a little bit of a rest, we maybe did some work. We definitely have an appetite back.
We do. So what we're gonna do now, it is time for the main course, the main Greek course. What are we gonna eat?
Let's see. So, full discretion, our plan tonight is not to eat gyros or gyros, whatever you think of them, because we had them in Naxos.
We did. So if you want to watch us eat some gyros, it was in our last video. Go watch that right up here. For now, we're going to eat some main Greek courses. Can't wait.
So as soon as we sat down, they brought some bread to our table. We also have some olive oil.
Ooh, that looks pretty good. I like the color of it. We are big fans of olive oil, for the record.
Really good.
Yeah, when you're in a place like this, you know it's gonna be spot on.
And it's Greek.
And it's Greek. I love that you get this wherever you go. Well, now we're excited for the rest. One thing so far that we love about Greece is the way you get wine here. Well, there are bottles that you can order, which is the standard way in any country, but there seems to be a thing where I don't know if the locals just make your own wine, but any restaurant you go to, you can get house wine that comes by like a liter or a half or just a glass, and it's very cost effective. I'm gonna try this one out. I haven't had this one yet, but for the most part, they're all very solid. Yeah, this is great, guys. When you're in weather like this, we are here in July right now. It's very warm. This is a dry white wine. It's nice and cold. You can't ask for much more, and we know our wine, so we would recommend this if you happen to be here.
All right, so our main dishes have come. I'm gonna take you through them. First up is a stuffed eggplant. In all honesty, I wanted to get a stuffed pepper or tomatoes, but they were all out, so a eggplant it is, but it looks delicious. We got some chicken souvlaki. Everywhere in Greece, we've seen it come with French fries, as it does here.
I got some moussaka. Well, Anna might try this, I don't know. Hard to say, but this is definitely a traditional Greek dish, and I'm excited to get into it. Anna is going first. She's got the stuffed eggplant all ready to go.
Yeah, I'm curious what it's actually stuffed with. I thought it might be with rice, but it looks like maybe it's stuffed with eggplant and some onions and tomatoes.
Well, so that's interesting. Eggplant stuffed with eggplant and other things. Let's go, try it out. It looks really savory and very tomatoey, so I'm very curious.
Very tomatoey.
Yeah?
It is definitely savory. It's got some flavor in there. I think there's some parsley on the top, so there's like some definite like herbs going on.
It sounds like all of the things that we like. What about the potatoes? So guys, these potatoes, they're looking pretty good. They look like they're coated in like lemon. I may have tried one first, so I might have.
Looks like a roasted potato.
The best kind.
Way better than they look. They look kind of boring, to be honest.
They do.
They taste delicious.
Yeah, that seems to be the case here in Greece with a lot of things. Sometimes things they don't look as exciting as you would think, but they always have like, they're jam-packed with flavor.
So definitely be adventurous.
I'm gonna try the eggplant out as well because A, it looks really good, but B, well, the moussaka is pretty much mine. Anna doesn't eat like ground beef that much, but we both eat all of the vegetarian things because I eat it all, but this looks delicious. Whoa, that is eggplant filled with some eggplant. I don't think I've ever had a stuffed vegetable filled with some of the vegetables that are in it. That's an explosion of taste. There are tomatoes in there, some onions. It's very creamy, it's very rich, it feels very traditional. We wanted the stuffed pepper and we did ask her if this would be, we thought it would be traditional Greek, and it is. So far, so good. Anna is about to try the chicken on a stick, which looks like a kebab, and at least of what we're used to, and she's got a little bit of salad on there, so let's test it out.
Yeah, I don't know if they're quite supposed to go together, but the salad kind of looks like the salsa, which to me means they should go together.
I don't think you're gonna go wrong with that combination.
Definitely delicious, very fresh tasting, very summery. perfect summer dish.
Is the chicken like a tender or what?
Definitely tender, but it's a little crispy on the outside because it was clearly grilled. All right, we are on to the third dish. It looks so good. Moussaka.
Does it ever? So,
Trevor's gonna give it a go.
I don't know if it's the most traditional dish that we have here, but I can tell you for me, it's the one I'm excited for the most. I have had it before in Canada, not here in Greece, so let's see. Wow, there's so much happening. There's so much happening in this dish. Sometimes I want to compare it to a lasagna, which is a terrible comparison because it's an Italian dish, but it's layered like that. If you looked at this dish, it has like some cheese on top. There are, I think the potatoes are the base. There's some meat in the middle, béchamel, and there's some vegetables on there as well. It's so savory. I can't get over this. When you get all of the flavors at once, there's just like this explosion of a taste. It's very lovely, guys.
This has definitely been a really, really delicious day. I loved that eggplant. I'm glad they didn't have the other dish because it was so delicious.
Maybe the yummiest day in Greece yet?
Yes, and by the way, speaking of the eggplant dish, I have to say, this is probably one of the most vegetarian countries we've ever been to. Every menu we've seen has really good vegetarian options.
Yeah, we ate so many vegetarian options.
Yeah.
But for you meat lovers as well, there's a plethora of that here too. You cannot go wrong no matter where you are in Greece. That's, if anything we've learned so far, it doesn't matter if you're on islands or in Athens, you're gonna have about every cuisine that you can possibly want.
All right, guys, that's it.
From Paros, wishing you delightful travels.
See you soon.